took place in Barotac Nuevo.
Well, obviously now Kuwait have stuck themselves up in the top 100 in the world, and that's where we want to be in the next, 5-10 years time. So this is definitely a leveling mark for the Philippines today. It was difficult to go to Kuwait and play in their conditions. A lot of our players are based in Europe, and well, today it's not too hot, and it should play into our favor.
Got a handful of Kuwaiti fans who have come out. Perhaps, well, they don't look Kuwaiti to me, Darren. They look Filipino than anything else. What a tremendous moment now. The Philippines with its stiffest challenge ever in trying to keep the dream alive. But what is your mindset? What does the coach tell his team in a situation like this?
Well, I think that the team will be positive, because obviously bringing Ali Borromeo and Schrock back into the side in itself is a morale boost for the other 9 players around them. They take comfort in having their captain on the field. I'm sure that Coach Weiss is just reiterating to the players that they managed to score 3 goals on their home field, so why can't we do the same? We've got 11 strong players out there, plus we've got the crowd behind us today, and which, hopefully are playing to our favor.
Well, the Philippines has always had excellent home support over the years, especially when they play down south in Banaad or in the Iloilo City Sports Complex or in Barotac Nuevo. Having good home support is nothing new for the Philippines. But of course, the events of the last, well, year and a half or so have really taken football to a new level.
And I'm sure the players want to play, more home games in front of crowds like this, so that would be an inspiration to them. If we win this game and we get ourselves to the next qualifying rounds of the World Cup, I think it guarantees us at least another 6 games. So that's something worth playing for.
The next stage of World Cup qualifying is going to be a group stage, followed by another group stage. So it is a long journey to Brazil in 2014. Looks like the weather has cooperated. It did rain earlier, but it's pretty dry right now, and this field here is in beautiful shape for being in a city that has received a lot of rain in the last couple of days.
And I think a little bit of moisture on the field will play into our favor. Obviously having the foreign-based players playing in Europe.
The president of the PFF, there you see in the background, ready to get things started. Spot in round 3 is what's at stake, and all these players playing for their country. This is the Kuwaiti national anthem.
And now, for Philippine national anthem.
commotion at the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium. The Philippines has a mountain to climb. But all through the past few days, the mantra has been, we believe. Chiefy Caligdong, the only native of Barotac Nuevo on the field, and our referees, Liu Kwok Man is the head referee, assistant referee Chung Min Sang, Lam Chi Ko, and the fourth official Nang Kai Lam, all of these gentlemen from Hong Kong. Kathy Revilla from the local organizing committee and president of the PFF, Nono Araneta, are giving the boys their final marching orders. Darren, this has got to be the stiffest test ever for the Azkals.
Definitely, you could see when the two teams lined up there. Physically, both teams are very, very evenly matched. A lot of the previous sides that we've played against have, we have been bigger, we have been more physical, which makes this a very interesting tie.
Azkals coach Michael Weiss abandons the 4-5-1, switches to an attacking 4-4-2. Ali Borromeo is back on defense with Rob Guirre, Janssen, and Anton Del Rosario. Stefan Schrock also returns from suspension. He hopes to work midfield magic with Manny Ott. James Younghusband, Chiefy Caligdong man the wings, while Phil Younghusband and Angel Hirado look to strike early and often, and we need a big game from that gentleman. Kuwait's top striker is Badr Al Mutra, number 17, with 36 international goals. There have been no less than 5 changes to this team for coach Goran Tuvegdzic. And a big surprise, number 7, Fahad Al Anezu, who had a great game for Kuwait in the first game, is not in the lineup, but the substitutes, Jara Al Atiki and Abdulaziz Mashan, are gonna be in the starting lineup. There's Badr Al Mutwa, Mohamed Rashid, and of course the captain for